Hello and welcome to Under YZ. My name is Soham and today we are going to talk about Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 68 Draft Summary Spoilers. Now this is not something new. These draft summary come out every month before the release of the actual chapter, and now we also have the translations for this courtesy of DBS-Twitter. Do give him a follow for more exciting updates like this. But anyway, this seems really interesting in my opinion and we need to talk about these spoilers. But before that, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to the channel since I do weekly anime and manga related content. With that being said, let's begin the video. Now there's a lot of different stuff that is going on in this particular draft summary, and there are some very interesting details which have been raised here, and I think that will be quite pivotal in the series moving forward. But anyway, we see that the chapter opens in a planet in ruins. Spaceships from Frieza's army are floating in the sky, and through the great smoke are the shadows of 3 great apes. The scene switches to someone hiding in the house before being discovered by one of these apes with a scar across his face. This is actually very interesting in my opinion, because where have we seen a great ape with a scar on his face? Wink wink, of course Bardock. But moving on, we see that Granola suddenly appears. It seems he was dreaming about this thing in the past. So there's an obvious connection between him and the Saiyan race, and although it is not explicitly stated here, but a lot of people are thinking that this is related to the truffles, but I think that is not going to be the exact case. I'm pretty sure that Granola will be someone of a different race altogether, but he definitely has some connection to the Saiyans. Next, Oatmeal asks him if he's having the same dreams again. Oatmeal then goes on to say that things are fine and they have now obtained OG-73I without any issues, and they're not being chased as well because they have destroyed Goichi's ship well enough. And in fact, Goichi is seen devastated that OG-73I was stolen again. It's then that Oatmeal suggests that Granola enters cold sleep again as they're still far away from the destination. Now, is this a Star Wars reference? I don't know, but it seems pretty cool in my opinion. Granola declines and says that he's already awake, and that is very interesting. This sentence is very interesting in my opinion, because is Granola some sort of a cyborg, or is he someone who is capable of staying alive for a really long time? Is this once again a reference to the truffle species? I do not know. But anyway, Oatmeal asks him if he still hates the Frieza's army, to which he replies that yes, he does. Now Oatmeal inquires that since Frieza died, his army are just bugs that have nothing to fear from. Granola heard that too, and Oatmeal says that Granola should forget about them. So there is a deep history and deep connection between Granola and the Frieza army. I do not know how to react to this thing because everything in Dragon Ball just goes on around and around to Frieza. That can be good, that can be bad, it depends upon your perception. But moving on, Granola says that he's not wrong. The ones who killed his race, the Cerealians. Alright, we have a confirmation here that Granola is a totally different species from truffles. The Cerealians were the barbaric monkeys in Frieza's army. Moreover, they seem to have disappeared from a meteor destroying the planet. He's lost the target of vengeance and he doesn't understand why he's having these dreams again. Oatmeal then asks that if these monkeys were called Saiyans, and Granola confirms that yes, they were indeed Saiyans. Again, some pretty interesting revelations in my opinion. But anyway, the scene then switches to Beerus' planet, where Goku is seen trying to catch the Oracle Fish so Whis can give him an injection. The Oracle Fish is unable to sleep, so he needs a vitamin to do so. Vegeta is surprised that the fish can have sleep issues, and Whis says that it can happen and that usually when he can't sleep, it's a sign of a bad omen. Vegeta is surprised again, and Whis says that it's not something to trust, but it's just a bad omen. And very typical to Goku, Goku is disappointed because maybe he was getting excited of fighting another strong guy. Just so typical of Goku. But anyway, Beerus yells at Goku for always saying things like this and getting Beerus in trouble. Goku wonders why Beerus is upset, and Whis says it's a few things. Of course, I think it is in relation to Beerus and the entire situation that happened in the prior arc. But anyway, Goku then continues his training with Whis and he shifts into Ultra Instinct as they begin to battle. The effects of the training done by Beerus is evident here, and Goku is now able to tap into Ultra Instinct without any major issues. Now, these were the spoiler summary for the draft chapter. This is not the entirety of the actual chapter. The actual chapter will have something more. These are just the draft images, but it definitely gives us an outline of what exactly the chapter will present to us. So anyway, these were the spoilers for the draft summary of chapter 68. What do you guys think about all of this? Please mention your thoughts in the comment section below. So that's it for today guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more. This is Wonder YZ and I'll see you soon on the next video.